So, I'm getting a little bored. So I'm going to be doing some Madden 20 stuff. So what I'm going to do is, starting from the Bears. Now, I'm going to be doing every franchise team in franchise. Well, in every NFL team in franchise. So what my plan is to get Siri to tell me a number in between 1 and 32, and basically, starting from the Bears, I'm going to count, and whenever, whichever one. So Bears would be 1, Bengals 2, and so forth. So if it went, let's say, to 6, we'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'd be playing the Bucks this season. I'm going to do that for all 32 NFL teams. We're going to do 32 NFL teams in 32 days. Leading up to 32 days from now would be at the 10-day mark from Madden 21 releasing, but that's whenever I get my 3-day early access as well. So we're going to have a fun little countdown. So whatever we pick here, we're going to be playing until we either don't make the playoffs or win a Super Bowl. So that's how long we're going to be playing it for. Each team, every single team, I promise. Hold on, I'm sending out some invites for we can get people to come watch. And if you're watching this not live, I haven't been putting so much stuff out as of lately on my podcasts and YouTube videos. Kind of waiting for more stuff to go down in the sports world to actually get stuff going. I mean, there's nothing really more to cover than the Redskins, changing their name official. What else? Russell Westbrook has corona, and Rajon Rondo isn't going to be playing he'll be out for a couple, 6 to 8 weeks because he has a hurt hand. So, yeah. But other than that, let's just get to this. And we're doing 2021 rosters. 2020 rosters. But I was going to do the 2019-20 rosters, 2019 and 2020 rosters, but I thought it would just be more fun doing it with this year's draft class. So, with further ado, let's get on to it. Siri, tell me a number between 1 and 32.
The answer is 26.
We get 26. So what do we get here? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23 Redskins.
Start your season with recommended
boy.
settings. If you
Let's go. We're just going to jump right into this. Should we do preseason?
start your week by installing your game plan.
We're just going to do regular season. God, I hope y'all are here for the whole ride of this. It's going to get wild. Well, if we get to week 4 before the corona hits us, preseason week 4. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to set it to where we can only have 3 total trades, and we're allowed to sign a total of 3 players. So 3 players you can sign, and only 3 trades you can make.
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal.
Season goal for the Redskins.
Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards.
Make the playoffs. That's our goal, is to make the playoffs.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
DT, Fletcher Cox. We're going to slow him down. Alright, so let's go take a look at what we got, what we're playing with here. We're not going to let's just upgrade quick. Nothing too fun. Let's just upgrade. So we're looking at, let's see what we got here. Starting at quarterbacks, we got Dwayne Haskins, Alex Smith, and Kyle Allen. Gary, if you're watching this, that may be my quarterback in the season at some point. But right now we're going to roll with Dwayne Haskins until, I get mad at him. I think we got a solid back. Darius Geis, Chris Thompson, Peyton Barber, Bryce Love. Oh yeah, we're going to have some fun with this. Pretty young, group for some halfbacks. Terry McLaurin. Oh, I can't wait to use him. He's going to be fun. Cody Latimer, Steven Sims, Troy Quinn, and Kelvin Harmon. God, for it being the Redskins, they got a pretty solid wide receiver group, but let's just keep going. Richard Rodgers as your tight end. Goodness. We're going to have to upgrade right there. We're going to have to upgrade at tight end. I'm sorry. You can't work with this. You can't work with that. So we're going to go check out the free agents after this. If nothing in free agency, butters my chops, we're going to definitely trade. But if you're wondering, there's no music in the background just because I don't want to get copyrighted. All my videos seem to get copyrighted. Goodness. This offensive line, man. And Trent Williams is gone. He's in 49er Nation. Chase, okay. That's all right. That's all right. All right, so our right side of our, offensive line is doing pretty good. So I guess we know where to run it to. Ryan Kerrigan as your left end. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. Let me think here. Oh man. Do we make that switch? Do we make this switch?
This is the player card. Here you can see your player's strengths and weaknesses.
I'm just doing this. Making Chase Young a right end. He is a left end in real life, and so is Kerrigan, but we need Chase Young over at That's where we need him. Oh goodness. I'm just making oopsies. Defensive tackle. That's pretty good. That is pretty good right there. I like that. We're going to have to make... Oh. Reuben Foster. That's an alright. That's pretty good right there. He'll be pretty good, I think. Deion Hamilton. Thomas Davis. Oh, man. It's going to be hard letting him go if we do decide to trade him. Now, I do think we're pretty good at corner for sure. Sean Davis. We can probably upgrade at free safety too and landing call. Yeah, we're alright. We're alright. So positions we really need to look at is tight end. We're not gonna worry about our line right here. So we're gonna look at tight end, left outside linebacker, and probably free safety. So who's our kicker? Dustin Hopkins. Okay. Oh yeah. You know the way. Trust way. Boomer. Alright, let's see what we get here in free agency as a tight end. Goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. So we're not hitting it up over there. That's for sure. Shane Ray. Man, am I really going to have to... Devontae Bond. Heck yeah. And am I really gonna have to use my trades all on this? Hey, Thompson wouldn't be a bad pickup. Who do we got at free safety? I mean, I'm just saying, but we may have to pick up Thompson. I'm feeling that one. I am feeling that one. Man, I'm feeling that. Let's bring him in. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And we're not going to try to use up all of our trades here, but let's go look at what tight end we got available. Blake Jarwin. Hey, that wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad at all. Ooh. We may have to do that. Would they take any draft picks? Would they take a fourth for Blake Jarwin? Hey, we're on to something. Take that 7. Take that 7. Take the other 7. Take the other 7, maybe? Remember, we're just doing 1. Okay. Alright. I know it's going to lock it. Remember, we're just doing 1 year. 1 season. That's literally all we're doing. This is doing it. We're accept. There we go. We got Blake Jarwin. We got Blake Jarwin on the squad. That's exciting. That is very exciting. I like that guy. I really do like Blake Jarwin, people. Just because he's from Oklahoma State, of course, you know. I do like my rival in the state. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. We got to cut 2 players.
Easily. Here are some recommendations to get you started.
Well, I don't want to cut Kyle. I don't want to cut my boy Kyle. Alright. So. Alright. Let's go play these Eagles. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Let's get into it. I do think we're playing all Madden, I believe. I believe we're on all Madden. That wouldn't be any fun if we weren't. That's for sure. Okay.
The first round pick starts on day 1. It's the coach. This is opening weekend on EA Sports. Coming up, Dwayne Haskins, your time is now. The 15th overall pick, wearing a very familiar number 7, gets a start on opening day. But his Redskins are in for a stern test against a returning Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. I'll be back at halftime with a look at games in progress. But now let's join Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thanks, Coach. Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Washington Redskins.
I've never played with the Redskins in a long time.
So happy to be with you, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. And we thought it would never get here, but here we are back together. It's opening weekend of the 100th season in the NFL.
So much football to talk about. That's our main focus. But how about how much happened in the offseason? Rules changes. Overtime rules were discussed in a big way. Some superstars changed addresses. There's a whole lot to talk about in the NFL in addition to this game we're getting ready to watch.
All right, let's get to it. Is my mic not loud enough for this? Let me just be sure here. Volume control. I turn that down a little bit. Yeah, I'm just doing this so I don't get copyrighted, that's all. Alright. We're gonna have to do that on just a regular basis here soon. So. Alright, we're kicking off. Okay. Yes, this is all Madden.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1.
Oh. I know y'all just saw
nice work on the return as they'll start their drive
man.
just past the 30-yard line.
Okay. Let's run the big dime for a minute.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on
Where's
first
that man
and 10.
at? There he is. This is tough. 3 superstar. Oh my goodness, they got a line. I forgot about that. There we go.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
Just like that.
Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they take over.
Just
They'll
like
set
that.
up shop at the 46-yard line. I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number 1 from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started.
Oh, here we go.
Instead, it turned into a nightmare for them.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific
you know me,
season.
I like my halfback
and runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Looking to throw, Haskins.
Oof.
Off to Geis on the screen. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The pickup goes for 13 and 7.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them in a screen.
There we go.
Pass.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his first NFL reception, goes for 6, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point good by
There we go. So we're
Hopkins.
perfect on our first drive as a Redskins.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
This is taken at his 4.
Oh, I'm everywhere over here.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
All right, let's get another turnover, man.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here.
They're definitely
on
passing.
2nd and 14.
Obviously.
Working from the gun. Wentz gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And here are the starters for Philadelphia.
That is
and last night we were discussing some of the changes they've made offensively during the offseason. And we know it helps for them to have the first game at home. Hopefully this crowd, which we saw coming in, they've been here for a while, ready to go. You and I should have joined the tailgates, that's for sure. They're going to give plenty of encouragement. They'll try and ride that wave and get their first victory of the year.
Oh.
And he connects with Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before. 27-yard pickup.
That's tough.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Football, you're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And then run. No way.
On second down now. It's Sanders. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at about the Redskins' 41.
That's a screen.
So 3rd and 2. This quite
whatever it is,
possibly
pass it out
4-down
real quick.
territory, though, if they're stopped. It's caught by Jackson. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
I saw that.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Here's Jake Elliott, career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, this is a guy who is already among an elite group of kickers that have hit from 60-plus in an NFL game, but that's a tough ask to try and get him to produce another one here.
You're exactly right. It's elite group for a reason, isn't it? No small feat for them to hit it from that distance. This one doesn't go through. I always marvel at those guys because it's the same approach every time, the same smoothness when they swing their leg. Doesn't look like they're putting anything extra, even when they're kicking it for 60 points.
This works.
On 2nd and 7. Haskins nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And the Eagles' defense able to hold. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there. Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go. Waiting. Check 56. You can't block me. You can't block me.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Defense. So that flag will cost him 15. And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards. Man open, it's Goodwin.
You're not getting
past. He'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now this matchup, an important one for Week 1, an NFC East bout right off the bat.
I'm not a blitz heavy guy.
Twice a year since 1936. 168 meetings overall, and the Redskins lead. The Eagles, they have won 4 straight against these Washington Redskins.
All right, now
he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch. Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Wentz. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Marquise Goodwin there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive of 4 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of return?
A reminder coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6th banner as they play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, it's the one weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game, then Broncos and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching debut and the Raiders' final season opener in Oakland. That's the late game, 10:30 Eastern. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
There it is.
Yes.
Oh.
Incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the 1st round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, it all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
And now the punter Tressway as he sends this one away.
Punt.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10.
That's all Tressway does, man.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long
field for that
offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
This offensive line.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21.
Offensive line's scary.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays.
Splits them right here.
I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. Up past the 25 to the 26. A gain of 5.
That's it, baby.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Not running.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL
Chase,
here on this opening weekend.
That's all I'm asking. Send him to break through this line for the sack. That's all I'm asking right here. That's all.
2nd and 5 now. Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. Wentz now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. From the gun, it's Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey.
Keep it going.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
There we go.
Now Wentz signaling frantically. Let's get to the line. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Keep that clock running.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Wentz going to throw. And this is Ertz with it, right side.
Goodness,
the catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Tackles right here. That is not good.
Carson Wentz beginning his 4th NFL season here in this ball game. In the last 2 years, he was not in the postseason with his teammates, including that Super Bowl run in Super Bowl 52 in Minneapolis. Was limited to 13 games that year with the ACL injury. Last year, 11 games with back issues. But now Nick Foles, who took his spot, he's in Jacksonville, and all pressure and all eyes are on number 11 in 2019. To throw on 2nd and 10. Wentz.
God,
he's got a little daylight. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Dang. Dang to dang.
Miles Sanders, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown
get
lead
the field
before
goal
they attempt
position
the extra
now, man.
point.
That's all we
What a
can
great
do.
way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put
That's
themselves
all
in
we
front.
can
And
do.
now,
Get the field goal
see on the
position by the end of the
sideline,
half. Get the
special
ball
teams
back.
defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
It's all right.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
There we go.
Maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Quinn's should be wide open
Second and 10
downfield.
now. Haskins. And that is incomplete.
It's not
A
Quinn.
lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And it is true. You can draft
Trying
the
to
fastest.
screen.
You can draft the most
Screen out
athletic guys.
of work.
But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Had his hands on it for a second.
At
Would've been a
half,
tough catch, though,
I want to take a
falls
little
incomplete.
break.
Now yet another
grab something to
incompletion
drink.
here as they fail to connect on third. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
A final shot before half.
There we go.
Ends.
All right.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't
There's
get a
our first
throw
sack
off
of the
with
season
pressure.
right
Maybe
there,
that was
going
for the
into
best,
half.
as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks
this
very
halftime
much.
report
And
real
welcome back
quick.
to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We begin up in Charlotte, where the defending NFC champs pay a visit to Carolina. And it's the Rams who are out.
All
We'll
right, we
actually
will
get
save
to
the
it.
Week 1
I
highlights.
gotta get something to drink, so I will be right back. What is going on? I'm back. So we'll get back into the second half of this game.
Apparently get right back to the action here in the third.
See how crazy we can get it.
And we'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Some ground.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. A look at Washington as they come on the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
There we go.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now
got the first.
Is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Geis. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, first down. On first down, this is Geis.
That didn't work.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
Try to hit up Cody Latimer right here.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. He's got the first. And now the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
A good game there on first down. That run will get them 7 up to the 32-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Shut them down.
Now here's Goodwin with another jet sweep. Gets through and now an opening. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, to make that defense stand up and stop them. Here's Wentz to throw. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Wentz on the draw leads it for Sanders. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Nothing is working right now.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. It's caught by Jackson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
Okay.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That's all right.
Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be third and goal now. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
That offensive line is just
manhandling. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go!
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't.
There we go.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give him 32 on the play. Now Haskins on first down.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right?
You
know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now Haskins to throw it.
Okay, I'll take it.
Complete. This is Richard Rodgers. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The Redskins on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Wayne, man.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that, because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
A big play there for Philly. 45 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing his Wentz. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On 2nd down now. It's Sanders, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
Holding. Take your free play. Take your free play.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
What? Did you say defense?
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
That's out of bounds.
That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points mean this is now a 2-score game.
And 2 doesn't seem like much, does it? But it means everything in this situation, because now they're going to have to look back, and ultimately that might be the play that ends up deciding this game.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
56. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Kill.
The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee.
Here we go. Pac-Man. You got 3 down.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Eagles, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll hit the road next.
So, what do we do here? We have 3 trades left. Well, 2 trades. Man, that's tough. Can upgrade McLaurin.
This player's development trait is hidden. Put this player in your lineup.
Definitely. We're not getting rid of him.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
And we play Dallas a week right after this. Ain't going to be any easier, boys.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Goodness. So our offense. That's what we can go do here. I know what we can do with him. I know exactly what we can go do with him. Do we sign a JI? Should we? So we got a 76 right there. And JI is a 76 as well. Nah. But we can bring in Taysom. That's what we're going to do. And I know what we're going to move him to. This is going to help us out big time. Move Taysom to tight end so we can have him and Jarwin. So we're looking tight end heavy right now, but we have 2 trades left. And we can go look for a team that needs a tight end. Not them. Not the Bears. Yeah, they're stacked at tight end. Bills. Broncos. Bills and Broncos. Man, there's only 2 teams so far. Bills and Broncos. Patriots. Bills, Patriots, and Broncos. Okay. So what's at the Bills? John Brown. Okay. Judy, they're not going to give up Judy. Absolutely not. I mean, this may be a crazy deal right here, but we can try it. I don't think they'll budge on this at all. Would they take Taysom Hill? No, they will not. Okay. Do we want Mohamed Sanu? Who do they got over here? Well, they wouldn't want that. Saints are the last chance, man. You think Sanders could be the guy we bring in, or? Oh, okay. Okay. What else do they want? Another ride in? I'll send you a third. Meet me in the middle here. Yes. Okay. Now, if we're looking for a quarterback, are we still going to run it with Haskins? Or what could we get here? At quarterback. And we're searching here. Should we bring Cam Newton to the Redskins? What? What in the world? Where did we just see Cam at then? Where did we just see Cam? Cam is a Bronco. I'm telling you, let's get Cam. Let's just bring in Cam. Jonathan Allen. There we go. We got Cam. We got Cam, boys. So our offense jumped from a 75 to a 77. We can go try to beat up on the Cowboys. This is huge. Who we just got. This is huge. So we used all of our trades on pretty well some good stuff. I'm digging this. These are nice. Oh yeah, we're wearing these. We got Cam as a Redskin, man. Oh.
Can Zeke deke again? It's the coach. This is the 2019 season on
We're going to shut that man down.
Sports. Coming up, Ezekiel Elliott, fresh off 100 yards a week ago, as it'll be the Dallas
Of course he
Cowboys
was.
taking on the Washington Redskins. With that, we'll get up to FedEx Field for the Washington home opener. Standing by, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We are just
Oh,
inside
man.
the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the
Well,
Capitol Dome as we
here we
come
go.
to you from
Oh, those look
FedEx
nice.
Field here in
Those are
Landover.
nice.
Just
I like
as we
them.
were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get
I'm
set to
digging these
match up
jerseys.
with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Redskin team as they enter play
There's
here.
that man.
They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here.
That's the guy that's going
What
to
they're
redeem
hoping to
our
do
season.
is feed off the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's
What,
see
do
if
we
they
have
can
a
put it to
second
good
coming of
use.
RG3
Meanwhile, for the
in
visitors
Washington,
here, the
or what?
Cowboys.
What do
They
we
were
got
winners
here?
last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape
Which
and
is
their
good for
victory
Dwayne.
last week is they put it together in
Haskins.
every phase. Good
Sitting under
offense,
Cam.
good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
All right, here we go. Remember what happened on our first drive on
The
defense?
children will grow. It's the
Last
final weekend
game.
of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway
We got an
on
interception.
EA Sports. And a short kick
Boom.
taken at about the 16.
Boom.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's go. Let's do it.
All right, what are we running here?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup.
No.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Oh, my Lord.
Michael Gallup, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
So first play of this game was a touchdown.
We talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as a game went along,
y'all tried to go play all Madden season with the Redskins, man.
And very successful
y'all go try
right
this.
Out of the gate.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So out comes the Redskins offense now onto the field. And they'll be led out by their quarterback and none other than Cam Newton.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it. But otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense. Get things going and see how things settle in.
First snap of Cam. See what we can do here.
On first down, Newton.
Sanders. Yes, sir.
Catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Come on, boy. Yes, sir.
Get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
God, I think that dude's going to be good in the
on the
future.
pickup there and
Stays
a first.
healthy.
Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back to back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Excuse me. All right.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
The shotgun snap for Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
We don't want that man
activated about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack
dude gets
in week
activated.
1,
We're
but how
kind of
about
in
here?
trouble.
Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. Third and long, it's Newton. He's got a life. This is caught inside the 15.
Yes, sir.
And he gets this one inside the 15,
right
just
there.
a yard or two shy of the 10.
That was a dime.
That one goes for 36 yards.
Chris Thompson
So
for
how
a
about
screen
this for field
pass.
position after the big play? Inside
This
the
is gonna
15
work.
now
This
as they
will
come
work.
up on first and 10.
Oh,
And they
my
get to
gosh.
Newton and take him down for the sack. Don Terry Poe
Gotta be
marches
kidding
in for
me
the
right now.
sack. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this
How
drive.
did
They
you
moved
pin
the
on
ball
the
okay, but
Redskins?
they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Man.
From the gun, here's Newton. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's what we got.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let
He
them
left
get all
the
the way
QB
down
on
here. Now
Dallas.
the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th.
It's Dak.
So now on 4th down, the Redskins will hand things
It's
over to
still
their
Dak.
kicker, Dustin Hopkins. And Hopkins' kick is good.
Yeah, it's still Dak.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there
Man.
because getting some points on the board.
At least we
very
got some
positive
points
for
up
them.
there.
Feel a little
That's
bit
all
better
right.
about things because if you don't score,
I'm fine with
you
that.
I
potentially
hate how
open the
he
door
is
for them to
good in
score
Madden
again, and
mode.
then you're down 14.
This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Nah, he may be good in Madden, but playing this defense,
it's to take the field.
It's pretty bad.
Last time the formula was pretty simple.
Washington's defense will make them look way too good.
Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things
God
up.
bless
It's on
America.
your grease board, right, in your playbook. One-play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really
If we can
easy
shut them
last
down
time.
on
They
this
can't expect that
drive,
going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
that'd be ideal.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lamb.
I just can't stop him.
To get this one across the 45
You can't
before
stop
he's
him.
brought down. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
I need to go to Kerrigan right here. Where's he at? Right there.
A first down carry by Elliott. He's
God.
got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line.
Really can't get Chase.
Give him 15 there, and the
Chase Young
Cowboys have
going.
the first.
It's because every guy we're
For
matching
Zeke,
up
what a
against these
first 3
past 2
years
games
he's
are
had in the
superstar
NFL.
offensive
Last year,
linemen.
his second rushing title,
tough.
1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per
just
game
look at
average
that.
was the best
We just
in the
can't get him
National
going at
Football
all.
League. Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper, and he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
They're running on this. No, it's a screen pass.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a pickup of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
Let's go, Pete. Tighten up.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Hey, they scared. They scared.
Foss tried to QB spy on this.
On 2nd down, Elliott.
No way.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Look at that. That is insane.
A first down throw for Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. Not able to go anywhere that
4 for
time.
4,
2nd
man.
down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
We got to get a turnover right here.
On the counter, Elliott. And a nice
have
pickup
to.
there. He gets about 5 down to the
Turnover
4-yard
or
line.
a field goal.
Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've
we
done
gotta
is they
run
put
guts.
doubt in the minds of the offensive guys.
They're
They
passing.
do because
They're
now
wide open. There we go.
Can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there.
Let's go. Yes.
And that's the kind of stand all
love it.
defenses are
I
seeking.
love it.
3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal.
It's all right.
That's a win.
That is all right.
And Zerline's kick is good.
I'm
And
totally
they
fine
push
with
the
that.
lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds like counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
A reminder coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one from Atlanta. Eagles and Falcons, 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football,
There we go.
Odell Beckham back in New York, back in MetLife Stadium. Browns and Jets, 8:15 Eastern on Monday night. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive,
tough.
but this is
That
going
was
to wind up
tough.
incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
It's just me and you.
Here we go, Cam.
Throwing again. Newton to Thompson on the screen.
Broken
And
up
he's
right
going
on
to
the
lose
snap.
yardage and be backed up to the 25. That 2nd down play, that's a -4. Well, that 2nd down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. Throwing is Newton.
What are you throwing to?
Wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Cam, what are you doing?
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay
that
because
backspin. We've
the
been
second
wanting that
part of
here.
that is if you
We
don't
need
get the
this.
completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
We needed that.
We got this.
And then get backspin, but we needed that.
Here's the Dallas offense now
Sorry,
heading
CD.
back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
Ooh.
But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
Jeez, we're just getting burned.
And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
Just getting burned in the secondary, man.
Big play there on the catch and run.
Absolutely
79 yards. Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation.
Oh.
And this is caught for a Cowboy
That's
touchdown.
bad.
2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
That's
So the
bad.
big play to kick off the drive set them up first and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play
Okay,
is
here
what
we
got
go.
them in position.
This one taken from the 7. And
I think it's
nice
a better
work
return
on the
than last
return
time.
as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense.
We
Get a
got
couple
2
of
yards
first
out of
downs,
it.
and
Dang,
hopefully flip the
man.
field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Set. Like 80. Like 5-4. Record.
Throwing on 3rd and long.
Sheesh.
And he's going to go down again.
Jiminy Christmas.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Now Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling them on the field.
Now, this is a good
He
play.
wants
This
that
one
type of
usually works for
celebration.
me, but like I said,
4
I've
yards
never
on
played with
that
the
last
Redskins on
completion,
Madden
so that
20.
sets up 2nd and 6.
There we go.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard. Flat
All right.
on his back.
I like it.
The safety blitz works perfectly
like
that
it.
time for Landon Collins. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Prescott. And the
Yes.
pressure gets to
Timeout.
him again. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first
See, now
half.
I'll take that.
So on 4th
That is-
down,
that's
here's Chris
good.
Jones to punt it away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one
What
away.
we're looking at right here.
This is taken at the 18.
All right.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first
He's
half that hasn't been
activated. Like I said,
particularly
we don't
kind
want
to
that
you.
being
How do you think
activated
they'll
at
play
all.
this?
But I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I'm here all day.
I think give me enough time. Just give me
Out of
enough
the gun,
time.
Newton. That's complete.
There we go.
Terry McLaurin.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team.
Last
Height,
play,
weight,
we
speed,
did
all
this.
of that.
Cam
But how about
didn't
what they really said?
make the pass.
Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his.
And now look at
Oh,
this.
my
Big gain
gosh.
on the fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys, and they have the football and will
Are you
take
kidding
over
me?
at the 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does,
We
that
really
can alter
needed
my
that.
strategy
We
and
needed to
potentially
score
give me
on
some
that.
points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
We really
Okay,
need
Brandon,
that.
we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2.
It's the Eagles
We'll
up
kick
too,
things
man.
off with a rematch of Super Bowl 25. Buffalo making one of two visits to MetLife Stadium this year. This one to take on the New York Giants. And it's the Bills who have the lead in that one. Josh Allen has thrown 2 touchdown passes. From there, let's get down to Baltimore to check in on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they've got the lead over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. 2 touchdown passes there for Lamar Jackson. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world and see what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Ryan Tannehill's thrown a touchdown there. In the game you're watching, you've seen a strong first half out of Dak Prescott. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already. And that's helped
we're gonna
propel
shut
his
it down.
guys
We figured
into the
them out.
lead. As
We
we
have
send you
figured
back
them out
to
in
Brandon
offense.
Gaudin.
So let's go get them. Come on.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume
just haven't figured out
action
their
here in
defense.
quarter number 3.
It's going to be about
Fielded
too
about
late
a
in the
yard
next 2
deep.
drives if we don't figure it out then.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
I'll take
And
it.
I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down.
65, 65.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him.
Good.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On the ground, it's Geis. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Continues to be a struggle for this offense, and this home crowd, they're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line. Newton will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now Newton.
What?
And that'll be incomplete.
Pass interference?
We do have a penalty flag down, however.
Yes, we do.
Let's see what that's about.
Awesome.
This home crowd, they're happy with that
We needed
call.
that.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Let's put that team on the bus.
Now Newton. And he almost intercepted it.
Really, man?
They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
There we go.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
There we go. Awesome.
Chris Thompson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are back within a single score. Hopkins with the extra point, and that slices the lead down to 17-10. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it was polished off by a Redskin touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
If you're still watching this, let me know. Is anybody in here watching this still?
Of the second half.
Let me know if you're still watching.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They go to Elliott again.
Second and 1 and people wanting to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it second down. Well, using Zeke Elliott in the passing game, that's something Cowboy fans are getting used to. Last year, 77 receptions, and you think back to his rookie season, he had 32 and then 26 his second year, but he's really on the uptick.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
9 yards on the gain there, and it's going to bring up a tough 3rd and 7.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Wow.
He's got the connection to Cooper.
Wow.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10, and he's hit on his first 9 passes now in the ball game. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Prescott off play action. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now back to the ground with Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line.
This defense is so bad.
The Cowboys have a first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven reacting to the football,
guys.
almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Zerline now for the PAT.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
So that drive.
I mean, who's still watching this?
And it culminates.
Is anybody still watching this live stream?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look
I'll take it.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, Newton.
Oh, that was bad on my part.
A scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Newton. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 40. Newton now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Here's Newton. He's going to rifle on deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
No, Sanders.
And Sanders has got it complete. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Newton. That's complete to his receiver, McClure.
God, he's got some hands, man.
And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
It's a good gain of 11.
Sets
him up 1st and goal.
I'll take it.
Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Newton.
Yes.
And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown.
It's all right.
Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a successfully for a touchdown.
Should have onside kicked it.
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are options involved with that.
Live with it.
This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
So what do we got to do here?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 times. They've got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds.
Dak is 12 for 12 right now,
Give him
dude.
30 yards there.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket
rush coming, and he's taken down. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Come on, one stop.
So here we go,
One
Charles,
stop.
third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling
One
here.
stop is all we need.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And he'll lose
Timeout.
yardage here. Back at the 47. Use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Out now comes the Cowboys punter.
Expect this
As
to go
he'll
out
punt it away
around
for
the
the
10.
second time. This is away and a very good kick.
Oh, we're
Eagles
looking.
for the sidelines.
Okay. Okay.
So Cam Newton and his offense down 24-17. 1:09 to play. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Working with 2 timeouts. We're all right. We're all right.
Now it's Newton. Throw to the right here, taken
Out
in
of
by
bounds.
McLaurin.
There we
A
go.
nice gain at 21 yards.
There we go.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Got a man, that's Quinn. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards.
Hey.
And he's taken
Face mask.
but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the
Give me that.
flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. Well, when you're leading in the
Give
fourth
me
quarter,
that.
that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
What the
And he
hell?
can't get a throw away. He's taken
Ah.
down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
I think that's the
As
drive
the clock will
killer.
stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. He's back to throw. Finding Taysom Hill complete. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
All right. This is it.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on
This is
4th
it.
down. They snap it to Newton.
Wow.
And they get to Newton
Wow.
and take him down for the sack. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And
Wow.
the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win,
I can't do it with the
precious,
Redskins,
especially
man.
within the division.
We're just going to sim this. I can't. I just absolutely cannot do it with them. I cannot do it with them, man.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Let's go straight to the playoffs. Let's just see where this goes. Cause that was terrible. I just cannot wait to see this, what they did, because this is terrible and this is hard. It was hard. 5-11. 5-11. Jeez. Enough of that. We're not doing them anymore. Use real life roster on this. We go to week 4. Well, week 1.
Select the team you want to join.
Hey Siri, give me a number between 1 and 31.
That would be 16.
16, alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh boy. This ought to be fun.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left.
Okay, we're putting that down to all pro, because that is just, all Madden ain't for me, man. Just cannot do that. That is ridiculous.
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal. Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but also...
Alright.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
What are we messing with here? So we got Eli and Daniel Jones, which that's definitely going to change. Okay. Got a pretty deep wide receiving core. Evan Ingram, which that's good. Left tackle, left guard, center. We need some help on center. We kind of got an offensive line. That's all right. We gotta get a quarterback. That's it. Gotta go find a quarterback. Guess that wide receiver. Rashard Higgins is available. Oh. Alright. Well, what about defense? What do we got on defense that Oh yeah, for sure.
This is the player card. Here you can see your player's strengths.
Come play. There's one. Now we got 2 more. Do we bring in Taco? He'll be doing some good for us. Alright. We gotta go find a quarterback, boys. It's a must. We must find a quarterback. So, since we're just doing one, we'll just do those two. And we'll give up. We'll give up Rhett. Because right now, we're just looking for that quarterback. We can take our chances on Josh Allen. I mean, do we want to do that? Nick Foles, Sam Darnold. No way they'll let us do that. Right? No way they'll let us do that, right? No way. Yeah, no way they'll let us bring in Lamar. It's kind of slim pickings right now. I'm gonna see if we can bring in Josh Allen. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. What if there's some way to pull off bringing in Patrick Mahomes? What if, you know? No.
Easily, here are some recommendations to get you started.
Alright. Let's get this going. What uniforms we want to wear? Okay, we're gonna have to wear blue just because Dallas is gonna be wearing white. So, I mean, this ain't gonna be any worse than the Redskins, man, but this defense is a lot worse than that. Yeah, this defense is a lot worse than what they had. Redskins had.
An NFC East battle right off the bat. It's the coach. This is week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Is about to begin for Eli Manning. His Giants get a tough test right out of the gate as they take on the defending NFC East champs, the Dallas Cowboys. I'll be back at halftime with a look around the early games. But let's get you over to Big D. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Appreciated, Coach. Well, the roof is closed, but as you can probably tell, the mouths of these Cowboy fans could not be more wide open. It is a frenzied AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with Eli Manning and the New York Giants.
Let's just get it going. Why are we... What is this? What'd I do?
So
did I not pick full game?
25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Right. Whoopsie.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
We had a pretty good running back matchup, though, that's for sure. There we go.
A season ago, Saquon Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. Well, we see so many good battles in the NFC East, and Cowboys and Giants, they rarely disappoint. They didn't disappoint last year. Cowboys got the better of the Giants both times. Week 2, 20-13, and then in Week 17, a thriller, 36-35. That was a game where Dak Prescott threw 4 touchdown passes.
It's my first time ever using Eli Manning, ever. So let's see what we can do with it.
Faking the give to Barkley, now Manning. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it.
It is.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42.
It's my first pass ever with Eli was a completion.
Offense versus his own defense.
I like it.
Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and throw it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Okay. That ain't going to work.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning going for it all.
I'll
Fowler,
take it.
29 yards. And the Giants are going to take a first.
Why is it still making me do that?
The field here as they have the football in the final
what is going on
of this first quarter. Manning now on 1st down. And he's got it complete to Fowler.
Didn't I just put it to playing all
30-yard line.
full game?
13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
How in the world?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I don't like the way that sun's shining.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room.
We're activated.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 1st down, Manning. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Manning. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley.
So why is this not letting me play? Okay, here we go.
Rosas to add the extra point.
I'd say, why wouldn't I let me?
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
God, I hate the way that sun shines
return
in
to
the
get you to
field.
midfield is a great return.
That's terrible.
1 first down, you're almost in field goal position.
So
I hate
good
that.
starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets them up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. 10th carry now.
Right
He's got
pass.
the first down and then some inside the 40. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 51 yards. as his guys are back within a single score. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on third down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, picked up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. This is taken at the 3. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard.
All right, start out with some pass.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Throwing on first down is Manning. Incomplete into the hands of Fowler. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Eli Manning, what a fixture he has been for the Giants organization, making his 15th opening day start in this game, going all the way back to 2005. Of course, the question, will this be his last opening day start for the heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. They start on the ground with Elliott.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I'll take that any day.
First play of the drive goes
back.
the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Take that any day.
To throw is Prescott.
Come on now. Dang it. Hey, that's all right. That's all right.
It's Amari Cooper. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The Cowboys on 3rd down.
So, who's still watching? Anybody still watching?
This is 3rd and 7. Here's Prescott. Complete to Jason Witten. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And he'll get 4.
Would anybody want to see me do a fantasy draft?
I call that play a success. A nice inside
for a random
run.
team.
Sets up a very
fantasy draft for a
down.
random team.
Solid gain on that play.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman.
Good.
Back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Goodness gracious, Jason, making him look like he's the only
before he's dropped. And they're going to have another first down.
We just got to keep on pressuring that.
22-yard line.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. We just got to keep pressuring him.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
The more we pressure him, the more passes.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
There we go.
He's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back.
And he fires
Take
one
that, boy.
Intercepted.
Take it.
Picked off near the 26. He's at the 50.
Take it.
Past the 20. 10. And he will score. Touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Giants.
Nice.
Short throw, pick six right there.
I love it.
Linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation?
Hey, how's my mic on here? Does it sound pretty good over the gameplay? Or is it still kind of hard to hear?
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be taken very short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last
awesome.
time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now.
Oh,
Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No,
I'm ready to get to this
exactly
halftime show just to see what the rest of the league's doing right
trying
now.
to take advantage of it. Sometimes the
See what
defense makes a good play too.
the division's doing.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He's got the connection to Cooper. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Dang you, Zeke. Oh, my goodness.
Inside the 10. 25 yards that time.
Let them run that clock.
This offense can certainly move
passing.
quickly when they want to.
They're
3
passing,
plays,
yeah,
3
for
pass
sure.
completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. To the air again, Prescott. Completes it to Jason Witten. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Where was this Jason Witten last year?
The first half is winding down as his guys are back within a single score.
Why is he so OP right now?
Everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now 21-17.
Well, I'm going to try my hardest to get down to that other side of the field and get a field goal. Because I think we get ball back at half.
This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next
This is working.
Time for
this is
final
going to
kneel
work.
down
This
or a
will be
safe
great.
run, and then they can head to the
This
locker
is
room
going to be
with it.
pretty.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is
This is
somewhat
gonna be
safe
pretty.
that might actually pop and turn into
Traffic, and now
Yes, sir.
he's free. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half.
Yes, sir.
The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play,
Did you see that?
75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there.
Man, giving me
So
Saquon's
whatever
pretty
the final
dangerous,
number
man.
is, a well-deserved seat on the bench.
You give me Saquon and a mediocre defense, we're winning.
Rosas good with the extra point. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play.
All right, let's
So
check
we're
this
at
out.
halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports
What are we looking at
halftime
right now?
report. Take it away,
130
Coach.
passing
All right,
yards,
Brandon,
114
thanks very much.
rushing
And welcome
yards.
back
Dang.
to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline.
How?
Jordan Howard, what a game.
Wow.
3 touchdown runs in the victory. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers.
On top
and
right
you
now.
can see there is the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one.
What?
T.Y. Hilton, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle.
Oh, Seattle,
see what's
for
happening
sure.
with the Seahawks.
Yeah,
And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. The Seahawks locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have.
Oh, no doubt.
In our game, it's been the play of Eli Manning that's been the story so far. His guys have the lead, as we'll hand it back over to
I'm surprised
our
I'm doing this good with Eli,
Brandon
man.
Godden and Charles Davis.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back
I'm
underway
actually
in the
really
second
content
half.
right now with what I'm doing with Eli.
And all that
I didn't
work,
expect
but
him
he
to do what
stopped
I'm
where he
doing with
ultimately
him.
would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Well,
New
it
York
worked
set to
last
take
time.
the field. They
So
built
I
a good
think we're
first
gonna
half
run
lead.
that
Now they have a
again.
chance to
What do
add
you
on
think?
to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them.
Tell me that ain't holding.
Here's what we think they're going.
A big seam, and he might
Saquon,
go all the
man.
way. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field,
Wow.
and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
That's on Kevin Zeitler, acquired in the Odell Beckham trade. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. After the penalty, they go with Barkley.
Saquon's
9
tired.
big yards on the carry there, and
That's
it'll
all
be
right.
second
That's
down.
all right.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and
What do we
the
think,
speed
Evan
really
Ingram right
ratchets
here?
up on
What are
opening
we
week.
thinking? Oh, no. This is what we're doing.
Man,
This is what we're... Oh.
and this is going to wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Come on, Eli. Come on, Eli.
Pass down the middle is fought for and hauled in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Cool under pressure right there.
I'm really
escaping the pocket
really
and finding
enjoying
what I
playing
think
with
was
Eli,
not his
man.
primary target.
And some of
weird.
these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense. Because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary.
It's probably my second favorite play in the game. I swear.
Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
The 2nd down attempt knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's
Saquon's
incomplete.
over there. What?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That's all right.
Those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football.
Is this
As you
going to work?
mentioned, unable to connect.
Is this going to work? It is going to work.
And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line.
That's all right.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever
We're stopping him right now. This is 13 rushes for 89 yards. That's really good.
The spark that ignited the Cowboys-Giants rivalry goes back to 1960 when Dallas's first head coach and former New York Giants assistant Tom Landry brought his 0-10 rookie squad into Yankee Stadium. And nothing but daylight ahead. 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup.
For wondering about 1960, I guess it wasn't that important.
Within a single score. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2.
As a fan,
Man, you better stop this Zeke run, man.
Well
there we go.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
So they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go.
If you think I got this in the bag, I've seen crazier things.
Defensively, they were ready.
This game ain't over until it is 0, man.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
So I don't think we're going to whoop out Saquon
The
just
Giants
yet.
offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Sterling.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Oh, no.
Manning now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Breakthrough just with these.
Now Manning. He's got this one complete to Fountain. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Manning now to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Manning going to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking,
this may
what
work.
have I done before?
It's working.
This worked well that I can go to right now.
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, man. What kind of potential X-Factor ending right here.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley.
Oh!
And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Saquon Barkley with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it?
Alright, is anybody still here with me?
I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's getting off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps.